All right, welcome back to a brand new video of the Target Media program, Target Media Express. So again, look at the white woman across the street. Again, she's out as I was getting ready to leave. Comes out, and let's show you guys again the ethnic targeting using white women this week, or for the past couple of days, I should say. Anyhow. So last night, it had me on the remote monitoring, basically hijacking my consciousness and having me look at my computer. It's funny too because I just, I was looking at a video because I have two monitors on one monitor, and I was looking at the monitor towards my left.
I know.
And my eyes just shifted to the right, looking at the cooler on the CPU. And immediately as I did that, and the light was turned green, I hear whoop in the background. Very low volume, okay? And look. So yesterday, because I said that, having a positive result effect when the guy pulled his pants up. Yes, King. Pull your pants up, man. You're a king. Come on. Yeah, they walk. They walk because again, that's their psychological programming, right?
Upbringing.
And not even upbringing, bro. It's a program. It's a program.
It is.
You understand?
The pattern is even when you tell them, they get a little mad.
Yeah, they get but they don't understand where it comes from, right? You know what I'm saying?
We
know,
That's
right?
their
Yeah.
culture now, though.
Yeah.
So it's cool for them. It's acceptable.
And it's a culture that's been given to them by those in the authoritative position, but they don't understand that. You
I
understand?
watched GQ today. The book Cillian Murphy's is one of the most gangster on Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
Irish gypsy running the whole Irish world back in the day.
Yeah.
Suited up, all tough guy. Now they got him on the cover of GQ with his hair all punked up. Like the way they made him look
is reconditioning.
Listen,
It's reconditioning of people's mind without them even realizing and knowing what's going on. You understand what I'm saying?
Last couple of covers I've been looking at been
psychological conditioning, right?
Get us acclimated to it.
Right. This is what's been happening within the past 40 years, past 4 decades. And what many of us don't understand, because again, particularly we as black people, we're not into technology. We're more religious and more spiritual. That's why we're always talking about manifesting shit. Yeah. We're always talking about, we're spiritual and this and that. But without understanding that our spirituality is what created the sciences. Our understanding, wanting to understand the world around us. Right. You understand? So when people tell me that they're spiritual, I said everybody is spiritual.
Everybody's good.
Because first, the word spirit and spiritual in its original conception meant to breathe. Right. It means oxygen, air. So our ancestors, they said, okay, we're breathing this thing that we call breath, right? That's giving us life because we are alive because we are breathing. And when people die, they realize that, guess what? They're no longer breathing. So spirit means air, so means breathe, oxygen. See, and this is why we dug deeper. What is it about this thing that we breathe we cannot see? Right? Yeah. So in the religious text, when they say God,
supposed to believe in
God,
we can't see.
In the religious text, it says God gave Adam the breath of life. He blew the breath of life. Right. So if you understand it from a scientific standpoint, it's oxygen.
But they going backwards.
But they turned this shit
into him life. He wasn't here, and he breathed it into him. So out of nothing became something.
But like I said, we have been reconditioned with the European idea and concept of spirituality. Yeah. Just like the word karma, which is an Indian, East Ethiopian term, right? Which didn't mean what it means now. Right. Because we tell each other all the time, "Oh, you're gonna get your karma. You're gonna get your." Why we don't tell the white people that? Right. They'll get their karma for shit that they continue to do.
Because either they already taught themselves or they already know.
No, because they know. They know exactly. They know because remember, in order to control the masses, you have to control everything that they do, the way they think, the way they behave. And how do you do that? How do you do that? Through social conditioning. And what kind of social conditioning? Through technology. Right now, social media. Social media and the social media companies, we know that they've been using psychological experiments on their users. But we're not upset about that. Right? So whenever we engage in any sort of social media platform, right, we are being conditioned to how they want us to be conditioned.
Unintelligently, too. Unintelligently.
But we are not. We are a very intelligent people,
right?
But we have a misplaced intelligence.
It's like the movie Dune. The new
yeah.
Dune, you seen it?
Yeah.
The new Dune. It's about control. I don't know if you've seen Dune back in the day. You know,
it is. It's about control. But we walk around here talk about we're free, and we walk around here talk about only God can manipulate our mind. I'm like, really?
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I couldn't even concept that.
Because again,
manipulate.
And who is saying that? Who would you hear saying that the most? But black women.
Why would God have to manipulate you? He created you, or
right? If God created you, and God says, okay, God know every path of your life, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then, why do you say that you got free will?
Right.
You don't have free will. Because your path is already laid out for you. God already knows what you're going to do, so you don't have free will.
I don't think everybody's born with free will, but then it gets taken away.
There is no such thing as, in today's world, there's no such thing as free will.
Oh yeah, that part. You're not even
there's
born
no such thing as free will. From the time you enter into this world, from how you're educated, particularly in the Western society, even in African society, you have no free will. Right. There's no such thing as free will. The only people that have free will is the people who are at the top telling everybody else what to do. Okay? They have free will. They have the free will to tell us, to condition us however, right, but that's because they have free will. Right? Because ain't nobody telling them what to do.
No.
They're telling everybody else what to do.
No, they did tell them what to do to get to that point. So that they could keep people
true. Right. That's true. That's true in that sense. But you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got you.
You understand what I'm saying? For those of us walking around here talking about we got free will, we ain't got no damn free will. Okay? All right? Because free will didn't make us put our pants, walking with our pants below our asses, showing our asses like that.
Even after all this time.
It's a homosexual act in the prison. This is what was happening. And so what they did, they said, okay, you know what? Let's take it aside the prison. Right? Let's let the black youths, be conditioned this way. Right? Because when you look at it today, right? Particularly when it comes to black gay males, right? Half of black gay males are HIV positive.
And they threw those abbreviations
right?
in there too. There's everything.
And on top of that, you look in the black community, right? In about 10 years ago, almost 10 years ago, 26% of black women, young black women, identify as bisexual or lesbian. Today is even more. Yeah. Every 10 years, there's been an exponential increase in black and Hispanics, right? But what they show you on TV, they only show you white people. Right. But they are the least to be identified. Look, white people in America within the past 2 decades are the least group of people to be identified, who identify themselves as either gay, lesbian, or bisexual.
But you're trying to fit in.
You know who's the most? No. You know who's the most? Hispanic male.
I was going to say
and Hispanic female. And you want to know why? Because they are the second most populous people in America, right?
Yeah.
Then black male and black female are the third most who identify as gay and bisexual. And out of the black male and black female, black women are 3 times more likely to identify as such. Right. But what do they always say to us black men? It's particularly if we don't want to date them. They always call us gay.
Right.
They always call us gay, right? Oh, you gay because you don't want to date me or this and that. You gay.
Yeah.
But they're the ones who are identifying as such.
Now, to be a man in Hollywood, you got to go through those gates.
Right.
You got to go through those gates.
But again, and there's a reation why for that. There's a reason why for that, right? One is control, and one is that if these men and women was to ever wake up and try to be the leader that black people need, right? Not the fake ideology that they put in us right now, but the lead, like the Malcolm X, the Martin Luther King, the Kwame Nkrumah, you know, the what's his name? Fred Hampton, right? The Dr. Khalil Muhammad's, right? There can never be They can never be, because
They
what
shut
is
them
the
down
what is the one?
immediately
Yeah.
as they be
What is the
wise.
what is the look at the Florida, the guy who is, what's his name? What's his name? Gilliam, I forgot his first name, right?
Black
He
guy?
ran for governor. Yeah, he ran for governor. Then they found out, and he was married. Then they found out that
He was gay?
he's bisexual. He was having sex with
I
other women.
remember that. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
But you see,
Accepted them too, though, right?
right now, listen to this though. Listen to this. They will elect a black woman, a white woman who is bisexual or lesbian, a white man who is bisexual or lesbian, but not a black man.
Wow.
Look at it.
I was seeing it.
Okay. Anyway, bro, just dropping some jewels, man. I'll talk to you later.
Hey, John,
Yeah.
keep that energy flowing too.
Yo, got to, man. Got to educate the people, man. Yep. But you know, that's the conversation I like to have when educating people in terms of what's going on, because it's true. It's true. They will elect. Black people will vote for a gay white man or a gay lesbian white woman, okay? Then they will vote for a gay black man. Okay? They will vote for a gay black woman, but not a gay black man. Right? So understand how they use that against us. All right? So if you're a gay black man and you're running for office, forget it. You're not going to get elected. But if you are a gay white man or white woman running for office, they'll elect you. They'll elect you. Now again, I have nothing against homosexuality, but I know how a lot of us within our community are being conditioned that way, and we're being conditioned through what is called trauma-based conditioning, right? Where we're sexually assaulted when we were younger, right? Male and female now, right? But this is the white supremacists using us as test subjects within the lab, and the lab is society, right? They're not walking around in lab coats, white lab coats. They're not doing that. They're not doing that. They're walking around in regular clothes like you and I wear. They're walking around in the police uniform, right? They're walking around in these doctors' offices, right? And so we got to understand what's going on. All right, there's certain terminology that you guys should go look at. One is social contagions, right? Emotional contagions. Okay? Trauma-based conditioning within the society. Okay? Dark neurolinguistic programming. All right? Party drugs that rewires the human brain to change the identification or the identity of your sexuality. Right? Because we know you go to a party or have you, particularly with these party drugs nowadays, which one of the things is to not only give you a high, but to heighten the sexual experience or the sexual pleasure that you have while engaging in the act of sex. Okay? And these things are being pushed on our young people. You know, this is why you see the genetic modification of marijuana, all this dog glue on the damn floor, in which many people are becoming addicted. And why? Right? Marijuana, certain type of marijuana are more addictive than crack. You think I'm kidding? Go do the research and you'll see what I'm talking about. But like I said, who are the people that are mostly affected by this? And that's Black and Hispanic people. okay, then it's white people. Because trust and believe that what they do in our community will come into their community eventually. Okay? Now, I just read that within the past 2 decades, right, a lot more white women are having children out of wedlock. Right? In the community that pushed marriage before you carry, that's the white community, within the past 2 decades, more younger white women are having children out of wedlock. So yeah, like I said, whatever they do in our community, eventually they'll come into their community as well. But the difference is that their communities support each other more than the black community support each other. Because they practice unity within their community, but then they teach us to separate, to be highly individualistic. It's like the conversation we were having yesterday with the young woman. She believed more in individualism than she does in group economics, group cultural practices. You know, most of our women today they're highly individualistic and highly materialistic. But we need to understand where that comes from. We need to understand where that comes from. And then you have these men walking around here like this, like women. Now that's a man, trust and believe. and we accept that more than anybody else. Particularly our women. Black women accept that more than anybody else. And then they tell them that they're better women than them, that they can be better girlfriends than them. You know? When you don't have a foundation to stand on, you can be led in any direction, and that's what they done to us. They take away the foundation of the black family, and so now we are following other groups when it should be the other way around. If we know our history, we would understand that. Not the history they taught us, but our history, we would understand that. Okay? The lies are becoming unraveled, and they don't like that. And when black people wake up, what do they say? You go woke, you go broke. So they basically economically castrated us for learning the truth, for teaching each other the truth, because they want us to keep believing their lie. Do your own research. You'll see what I'm talking about. Talk to you guys in the next video.